Hello, this is Brogan Video's video blog, and this is an example of a solo. So a lot of people ask me about how I place them on camera. Well, of course there are many ways, but there are four primary ways that I use. Those are solo, interview, teleprompter, and dialogue. And let me explain to you what those are. Now the solo is pretty straightforward. It's just you talking freely in front of the camera. You can have an idea of what you're going to say. You can even be reading from a script that you've already memorized, but it all is still ad-libbed and you have to be really comfortable in front of the camera. The advantages, however, are that you're very free to move around, to look around, and it feels spontaneous because it is spontaneous. The teleprompter is exactly like the TV news. There's a mirror in front of the camera reflecting to an iPad that has your script on it as scrolling text that you can read. This is a very good choice for people who have a very detailed service that they need to be very specific about, reading off numbers, but it has the downside that it often can look a little stiff. The most common setup that I use is the interview setup, where the subject is being prompted with questions and with nonverbal feedback from another person who's sitting just off camera. This is really good for people who are not comfortable being on camera because I'm looking at and speaking to another person. This is especially ideal for testimonials. The dialogue is just like the interview, where the subject's eye line is off camera to another person, except that person is in the scene and actively takes part of the conversation. Either of them can address the camera or keep the conversation as a natural dialogue. This is very comfortable for most people, and it has the added benefit that it doesn't need to be scripted. The most important thing to consider is where are you most comfortable and what represents the image that you want. Here's a few examples of the techniques I just described. Thank you so much for watching. I will have future videos talking more about these techniques, variations on them, and how they can be used to help you out, so please keep watching. And thank you so much.